Hi, I'm Ray Gesser with Chimney Sweeps International, and this is our topic on prefabricated chimneys. They were invented in the 1950s, and what they are is just a firebox and a liner that is designed to contain the heat from the firebox, run up through a timber chase and out the top in a safe and efficient manner. These prefabricated chimneys are UL listed, and then that way they've been tested to make sure that they're not going to burn your home down, essentially. The problem with prefabricated chimneys is that you've got to follow the manufacturer's instructions. If you don't follow the manufacturer's instructions, it can cause problems. Another problem with prefabricated chimneys is that they don't last forever. The normal warranty on a prefabricated chimney is 20 years. Some of them say 25, some of them say 30, but 20 years. The problem is that they rust. Even the manufacturers of the chimney, they don't know how long they're going to last. They have them tested, but they're having them tested brand new. They don't have them tested when they're 20 years old. So the prefabricated chimney is this. At the top of the chimney is a termination cap. It is listed with the fireplace itself, and then underneath that is a chimney liner that it attaches to. That chimney liner is probably an air-cooled liner. That means that it has two sections of liner in it, and there's airspace in between. And what it is that there's a air cooling system that keeps that liner cool as it's in use. So it just has a system of bringing in cold air and then coming up the chimney. Cold air coming up the chimney, and it has like a constant airflow. The third is that there is a storm collar that hooks on top of the flue liner to make sure that rainwater doesn't hit the chimney liner or the chimney cap, land in between the chase cover that's just underneath it and the liner itself. Just underneath the storm collar is a thing called a chase cover. Chase covers are known to rust. As a matter of fact, they're a flawed design. They were mainly installed in the 80s or 90s, and what happened is that the builders install just these chase cover blanks. They didn't have cross breaks in them. They were made of galvanized metal that will rust. They sometimes don't have the proper overlap that's required by building codes. They're just, kind of cheap, and so they rust and they leak, and they can cause a lot of damage to the fireplace. The chase covers are meant to keep water from going down the chimney. You go down the chimney and you've got your exterior chase and your vinyl siding. You might have a roof and you might have a cricket. Go inside of your fireplace, and you're going to have your firebox. Inside the fireboxes, you'll have a damper. The damper is usually a metal damper. It might swing open and allow the whole opening to be there, or it might have a butterfly damper where that it just kind of cocks in half. To have them cleaned, you're going to need to run a brush, a soft brush, never a wire brush, a soft brush, in between the damper and up the chimney. Always recommended to have them have the chimneys cleaned using its bottom up, because you don't want to take the cap off and things like that off, because you can disconnect the liner. We use soft brushes, run them up the chimney, and that way it doesn't damage or move the liner. Just underneath the damper, there's an area around the damper and the firebox itself. There's a connection joint there. If that connection joint rusts, then that's an indication that the chimney's rusting, or that the water's coming in the storm collar. That means is that if it's rusting from the outside and coming to the inside, that means that the outside's even worse than the inside. So if you're seeing rust on the inside of the firebox, then you might need to have it's a new fireplace. It depends on how bad it is. And then you have your fireplace panels. These fireplace panels are refractory panels that are meant to contain the heat inside the fireplace. Many times homeowners might accidentally bump logs up to the fireplace and crack these panels. Sometimes they'll just have a thermal shock to them. Something will happen that will crack these panels. Most of the fireplace manufacturers say that If it's a hairline crack, you can fix it using refractory mortar. If it's too thick, or if it's wobbling or moving, then you're going to have to replace it. If the manufacturer's still in business, and you might call up the manufacturer and just get yourself a new panel. If he's not in business, and you might do these cut-to-fit refractory panels and put them in. There's some discussion whether that's right or wrong or however, but it is what it is. They're refractory panels. They are designed as a system. If they're 20 years old, I'd recommend getting a whole new one, but that's what you're dealing with. And finally, there is an air intake of a prefabricated fireplace. And usually on the side, there's a little plate that allows it to open and close. That's an air intake plate. And what happens is that these homes are so airtight that it's hard to get the air that will draft up the chimney. So you open up the damper, you burn your fireplace, it's going up the chimney and it's drawing air out of your home, and your home is so tight that it wants to pull the smoke and air back down and bring it in your house. Instead, you open up the air intake, and that allows fresh air to come in and draft up your chimney and help you with your chimney draft. So that's kind of the basics of a prefabricated fireplace. If you go to our series, you can find the individual specific information on each item, like a chase cover or a chimney cap or things like that. I'm Ray Gessner with Chimney Sweeps International. Thanks for tuning in. See you later.